Hi, this is the slideshow presentation for Module 1 of ACT 651, Science Curriculum and Reform. Just wanted to start out by introducing myself. I would describe myself as a mom, a professor, and a STEM researcher. The picture you see there is of me, my husband, and my 3 children on top of Mount Evans in Colorado. It's a 14,000 foot plus mountain that we climbed together, so we were quite proud to make it to the summit. As I said, I would first describe myself as a mom. So let's go to the next slide. Here I am in Colorado. We spend our summers in Colorado, so you see a picture of me and my 3 kids at the rodeo. In the middle is a Mother's Day picture. If you notice, I have 2 little redheads and what I like to call a mini-me. So my daughter is the spitting image of her mommy. And my husband's in the background. His name is Jason. And my kids are Lauren, Ben, and Sean. So Sean is our little baby. Now, STEM really is what we do. I found a candid shot just from Facebook that I pulled in of my husband and my 3 kids on Pi Day. So Pi Day, we were actually calculating pi. Went out into the garage, found some cardboard, and made lots of different cutouts of circles. And for each of the circles, we calculated pi. So happy Pi Day for us. The next one, I said I'm also a professor. I teach science education and instructional technology. And I'm also a STEM professional. I've got a couple National Science Foundation grants where my goal is to bring to the science classroom real tools using real data and real models so that students can make real decisions about their own neighborhood. To do that, my current focus is on watersheds. Watersheds is an important topic as fresh water is the planet's most precious resource. So through those grants, I've created some online applications. The one you see in the middle of the screen here is called Model My Watershed. It's freely available online, and what it allows you to do is to go in, put in your address, figure out where your watershed is. And you also have the ability, once you've looked at your watershed, to look at current conditions compared to what it was prior to development. And much like SimCity lets you create a fictitious city, Model My Watershed allows you to go into your neighborhood and to implement conservation practices. You'll see in the picture here, I have modeled putting a green roof on a hotel and adding a rain garden, or actually this is a vegetation basin, and porous pavement. And I was able to run the model again, it's called TR55, to see what impact that has on the health of the watershed. I also do a lot of instructional tools. This one is a pixel by pixel representation of the same thing that the model does. So teaching students how scientists develop and use models. Over here is something called the Water Tracker. So I'm also involved in developing hardware. What this low-cost tracker allows students to do is to go out into the neighborhood or into their environment and to collect scientific data. Now, both of these projects that I'm describing here are from NSF-funded research, and if you happen to be a science teacher in grades 6 through 12, I would love to have you join some of these research projects, so let me know. The next thing, when I talk about working with teachers, currently with my 2 projects, I'm working with teachers in 7 states. In the next 5 years, we will run some professional development summer workshops with over 300 teachers. And over 26,000 students will be using the curriculum that we've developed on investigating their watersheds. So I am an active STEM researcher as well as a professor. Now, the rest of the slideshow, what I want you to do is to take the questions that I put in the Module 1 overview, and I want you to answer them. So you would just put the question at the top of the slide, your response would go in the middle, and you're going to narrate your responses in the slideshow. So I am indeed creating this slideshow I use Google Slides, you could use PowerPoint, or you could use Prezi, whatever platform you like to use. Go to Screencast-O-Matic. All you do is hit that nice record button. You hit record. It will define your screen, and when you're finished, you hit stop. And then here's the important part. It'll give you an option of either saving it as an MP4 on your desktop or uploading directly to YouTube. I would recommend that you upload directly to YouTube. All you'll need to do that is a YouTube account. If you happen to have a Google account, it's the same thing. Upload it directly to YouTube. Make sure you make the video public so you can share it with your classmates on the Module 1 discussion board. And I look forward to learning more about you and also your perspective on what is STEM. Thank you so much. See you soon.